Blum Soft-Close hinges, available at KJP Select Hardwood, are the gold standard in concealed hinges and are pretty easy to install. It starts with the door. Once you've cut the door to size, measure up from the bottom around 75 millimeters. This is not a hard and fast measurement, just don't put them too close to the edge. Then use a square to extend those lines to the edge of the door and at least 25 millimeters in. Now set a gauge to 22.5 millimeters and mark the setback of the door. This intersection will locate where you have to drill the holes for the hinge cup. Use a 35 millimeter Forstner bit. The hinge cup is designed to fit perfectly into this hole with a friction fit. The depth of this hole must be 13 millimeters. It's best to sneak up on this fit by periodically testing the depth using the hinge. Drilling too deep could have the bit come through the front of the door, which will make you feel sad. Now transfer the hinge locations to the carcass. Again, use your square to carry the line back, then set your gauge to 37 millimeters, which is the back set for the hinge mounting plate. Carefully line up the mounting plate and drill your pilot holes using a self-centering bit. Attach the mounting plate using number 6 5/8 screws. And do yourself a favor and set the torque setting on your driver if you have one. Stripping out the screws will not make a solid connection. Install the hinges and use your trusty square to line it up. Then use a self-centering bit to drill the pilot holes for the securing screws. The screws are number 6 5/8 inch flathead screws, and don't forget about that torque setting. All that's left to do is snap the hinges into place, attaching them on the front first, then locking them in the rear. The best feature on these hinges is that you can make some minor adjustments. Adjusting this screw controls the vertical position. This screw brings the door closer or further from the carcass. And this screw adjusts the horizontal position. With the adjustments made, now you can sit back and enjoy the sound of a peacefully closing door.